Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We are checking out Nobody Knows by Kiss-O브-Life. Obviously, we checked out the last music video, Bad News, which was insane. I also misinterpreted the ending. The car that crashed was actually a cop car, not the girls crashing for some reason in my head. I guess kind of like the story that I was telling myself in my head during the reaction. I just kind of like decided to, I guess I could have like went through that visual a few more times and it would have been easy to realize that it was the cops that crashed and not the girls, but it just kind of like fit within my narrative of the music video and how I chose to interpret it. With that being said, thank you for correcting me in the comment section. And, there was one shot of me saying that Julie was like not inviting the guy in, but kind of like letting the guy, almost like kind of leading him. I said the word leading him, in terms of like she made him believe that he might actually had a shot right before the very end when she popped the bubble gum and to almost kind of like burst his bubble before she went all fucking, Donnie Yen flashpoint on his ass and just annihilated him completely and everyone who was around him. That wasn't meant to be like she led him on in terms of like she was. It's just her demeanor, the way, even though he forced himself on her, clearly she could beat his ass at any point, but she kind of like let him believe that he has the upper hand just because he's a guy, or he has the power, he has the control, and she took it away from him right when he least expected that. That's what I kind of meant in that one. So anyway, Nobody Knows. Let's get into it. Wait, so this is a bit of a... Oh, okay, never mind. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, she got the key.
Second try.
Little bit of ocean action.
I'm coming over, but nobody knows my little secret.
Yeah, so it is a bit of a prequel-esque to the Bad News. Oh, okay. So I was wondering, did all of the girls that did the nasty shit that they did, like the dodgeball action and like when Belle poured the drink on the girl, I was like, I'm guessing they deserve it and they're just tired of kind of like staying silent. And this video is kind of like emphasizing the reasoning behind them going so fucking haywire on all of these people, including the man. That's a bad boy right there. That's no bueno. But like the girl, is that the same girl who's like walking down like on the TV, right? I'm guessing. Anyway, this just puts everything in a big picture. I almost wish that I watched the two music videos in one go and not and waited before I did the reaction to Bad News, because this just oh, you bitch. Oh, okay, I see. So everybody fucking deserves the death that they're about to get. Oh man, poor girl. Damn. Yeah. Yes.
For real. Huh?
Okay, this is so cool because if you watch the first music video with no context to this one, like it creates like there's two coins. There's two sides to the coin, like, which is why I was kind of like wondering towards the end of the reactions, like I want to think that all of these fuckers that got their asses handed, they deserve it. This really just makes me wish that they went even harder on them, you know. Anyway.
For real.
Ooh.
Huh?
Ooh. Isn't that easy to go after the person who cannot defend themselves? Isn't that fun? There you go, bitch. Laugh at that. Ooh. Wait, who was that? Huh. Ow. That sounded like Black Eyed Peas, if I'm not mistaken. Like the let's get this party started. Yeah. Damn. That's the top secret footage that we saw. Yeah. Damn. There we go. Damn, it's so cool the way that they completely flip it. Like, if you had any doubt, which I had just a tiny bit, now you wish they had so much worse coming to them. To the bad guys and the girls, the bad girls. Ooh. I guess that's... Whoa, will he be able to get away from her? Oh man, this was amazing. I love the fact that it almost like creates the narrative of like there's the truth is what you choose it to is what you choose to believe it is. Kind of. Like it could be portrayed as like, yeah, Kiss of Life is going on like this rampage and like the girl getting annihilated with that dodgeball as we saw in the previous music video. The girl Belle pours that shit on her. We didn't know the context of it, and this is kind of like showing the other coin. Even like Natty and the dude showing further context and showing further context with Julie as well, with what the guys were doing to the sleeping woman as well, like stealing from her and like being also the other stuff that the guys were doing, and thought that they can do the same thing to Julie. I feel like there's lyrics in Bad News saying we know the truth. Some like I think we know the truth no one else does. Where some of the lyrics from the previous song is like they know the actual truth and what it took to get to this position, and the fact that, you know, the bully deserved all of the balls that got into her face from that dodgeball. And the fact that the girls continue to push forward against Kiss of Life, it just prompted like this infiltration and like the whole Ocean 8 aspect of the music video that they introduced in this one. It was really, really amazing, like really showing the truth for what it actually is, not what you choose to make it look like. It's like the media chose to show Kiss of Life as like a bad news, and them running from the cops and like causing havoc to the cops with the car crashing and all that kind of stuff. And the fact that she gets punished for protecting the weaker girl, and it just shows a lack of accountability. The world that shows us as bad news forced us to take matters into our own hands, which is why they went after the girls' dad and all that kind of stuff, and like finding the top secret file and what it led to his arrest and all that kind of stuff, like unraveling this whole fucking thing. And like the whole riot aspect of the music video, almost like the white outfits of all of the other people there almost like represent the purity, which is the truth, as they're trying to fight the cops who are dressed in black and who have like sticks and shields and all of the stuff to protect them, while the guys who want to fight for the truth have nothing to protect them. I thought that the riot aspect was absolutely awesome in terms of fighting for what is right, fighting for truth, and fighting for what you believe in and not what the world wants you to believe in. I thought that was an awesome aspect of this music video. The lyrics, the vocals are absolutely incredible. The ending with Natty is also really, really interesting in terms of like, did the guy get away? Was he able to get away? Is that footage going to be used for a future music video? I'm guessing the next comeback isn't going to have something to do with that. I just love the rebellious but yet warranted rebellious aspect of Kiss of Life. It's so incredibly mature. They own this concept. And I love the treatment by the company and the production on this video. Like, they're doing a phenomenal job with this one. I absolutely loved seeing like the context behind all of the bad things that Kiss of Life were essentially doing in the previous music video, to not just provide a justification, but provide the fact that what they did was stand up for themselves or stand up for the weak, and they got punished for it. So now they got to go to the root, which is the father of the girl also, which prompted all of this fucking chaos and whatnot with the riots and fighting for what is right. I just fucking love it. Literally, the music video, the song starts with "Let's Start the Masquerade" as they are infiltrating this mansion and whatnot, and they are trying to create an image of like, they don't want to get into it in terms of like, it's like they don't necessarily want to be like these vigilantes and whatnot, but it's like no one else will do anything about it. And, I cannot sit idly by just waiting for the impossible to happen. I have to take matters into my own hands, and then let's get the party started as we see all of this chaos start to unravel. Like and like the further context with the girl who was laughing and then got that drink poured on her, the girl who was bullying the other girl that we didn't see in the music video in Bad News, like that provides so much more concept. Whereas the bully here in the previous music video, I was like, she probably deserves it, but I don't see anything as a justification for that. It's just my imagination being like, she probably deserves it. Because why would Kiss of Life try to portray themselves as, bad people? And that's really, really cool how they just fleshed all of those characters out. And like Julie, before she murked the guy, like seeing what the other guys were doing to the woman who was sleeping, stealing from her, potentially like, not potentially, like basically sexually assaulting her and all that kind of stuff. And she's kind of like watching it, which also represents other people who watch it because they're afraid to do something about it. But she is almost like tired of waiting. Plus, the situation literally is about to touch her as the guy was about to try and do something to her, and she just fucking annihilated him. I'm blown away by this music video. The song itself, the vocals are incredible, and I love the fact that they constantly say nobody knows, like nobody knows the truth. and nobody knows what is happening right underneath their noses. And the fact that, you know, if your daughter was just a tiny bit better of a human being, or if you focused on actually, you know, making sure that she's a decent human being, or whatever the case could be, things could be different, and the dad wouldn't be fucking arrested and all that kind of stuff too. It just shows like the lack of accountability, and also like going to the root of the problem, going after the dad, because the girl just had to get an extra little zinger on her by, you know, throwing the trash out the window or something like that, as she was like doing community service for something that she should have been commended for. But because the dad is this rich bitch who probably like funds the schools or whatever the hell it could be, like we've watched so many movies, you know, that this is, you know, not a revolutionary like storyline, but the way they did it was absolutely awesome. And I really really love that. And literally saying, let's flip that switch, as like, you know, we're fucking flipping the entire world of the dad and the girl and his daughter upside down, and like flipping the switch on the narrative also. Like we're no longer like the bad news, we're actually like the beacon of hope and whatnot. So I really love this one. I could probably talk about this music video forever, but I'm just gonna end it here. If I made any sense, let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this reaction, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are, and have a wonderful weekend ahead.